What's up, it's MKTV.
Yeah, we back on y'all screen for like what? What was it?
Like 1 month, 2 months.
Yeah, a month or so. As you can see, we're outside. You know, kids at the park over there. But yeah. So don't mind the background noise. We decided to switch up the surroundings, so we decided to be outside. Oh, look at the veins. Damn. But yeah, we decided to be outside today for our video. You know, and today's video, we hit up some people in the DMs. You know.
Yeah.
And we was like, what should we do for a video? Story time. And you know what the story time is? Our first fight.
Oh shit, I was gonna say it. Alright, so yeah, our first fight.
Not our first fight, like
yeah,
like,
you know. Alright, so
against other kids.
Yeah,
obviously.
You go first, Kev. You go first.
I've already. Alright, hold on. Let me start eating this Jolly Rancher. Hopefully no kids come over here. Alright, so first fight. I was in New York, Brooklyn, New York, right? Alright. And so I was just at the park with my mom, and we were just chilling, and I was playing with my toy gun, right? She had bought me a toy gun from Dollar Tree. It was like one of those little revolver thingies, and you put like the little thing in there, and you shoot it, and like smoke comes out.
Oh, I don't need bruh, I had like 10 of those.
I was playing with that, and then some kid came up with like some piranha type toy, like some little bath toy. He started throwing it in the air. I was like, can you please stop? And he was like, no. And I was like, can you please stop? And he was like, I don't want to. And I was like, all right. So I just move away. And then he follows me. I'm like, all right, it's whatever. I'll leave him. He throws the toy up, hits me in my head. I'm like, ow, that hurted. And I was like, that shit hurted. I'm just kidding. And then I was like, ow, that hurt. And then he was like, oh, too bad. I was like, okay. And at the time, I was like 6 or 5, one of those ages. And so I told my mom, right, because I didn't want to deal with like fighting because I was scared. And then he ended up like shooting me in the eye because my mom was like, no, just go back, it's whatever. He shot me in the eye with like this little suction cup thing. I was like, oh. And so I started crying. I went back to my mom. She's like, you know what? I'm tired of this. Go whoop his ass. So I was like, I don't know how to. And then she was like, just fight him. I was like, all right. You know, my mom's not a bad mom. She was just telling me to stand up for myself. So when I went over there, I got in his face. And he like pushed me. So I grabbed his hair. No gay shit. Like I grabbed his hair and I smacked it like into something like this. Like it was at the park. It was on the slide. I smashed his face into it. And then he was like, and I started hitting him in the head. I was like punching him in the head while I was on top of him, and he was like crying. And then I ran away because his mom came, and so his mom had like a water gun, right? Promise you. And when I was running away, she had caught me because I was a kid at the time, and she hit me in the top of the head, bro, with the water gun. Yes, it broke. Dang. It broke over my shit. And
your mom started fighting after that?
Yeah, my mom saw it and she like picked it up, and that shit was shattered. So you know she could shank, but she didn't shank her. She picked up she ran like to come get me, and so when she ran, she had picked up the water gun and started beating his mom's ass. And then he came over there and he started crying even more because my mom was whooping his mom's ass, and I was over there like, good job, mom. And she was just like beating him with the water, and she was like, boom, 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 don't you ever touch my son. And so I was like, wow, mom, I want to fight like you. And then afterwards we had ended up going to the handball court, and then we saw them. They were like coming back with like people, but I guess they were leaving, so they just left the park. But his mom was crying, and then he was red still when I had hit his face and started punching him. And they were with and she was with her sisters, and they left. And so yeah, that was my first fight at the age of 5 or 6. I don't know. We have 2 stories though. So
yeah,
Marky,
I have 2 stories too.
Go.
All right. So there's like so there's like 2. Like my first one it was on the bus, right? So there's this old man, Mr. Hank. I didn't fight the bus driver, you know. I did not fight the bus driver. So his name was Mr. Hank, right? And then we sat in the back, and then there was this one kid named Victor, and
I know about
one kid named Victor, and his cousin was named Victor also. And they used to like, you know, like I was cool around one of them, but when the other one came, they was like, you know, funny, and I was like, what the heck is wrong with you, right? And we was on the bus, and he said something to me, and then
There's something in the woods, bro. But back there's the woods. There's something in there.
Yeah, but he said something to me, and then he was like, oh, you can't beat me up. And I was like, what? He said, and then he like hit me, and then I just like snuffed him. And it was like, it sounded like New York. I snuffed him, and then I started putting him in headlock, and then it was like, I was over here like, and it was funny, and everybody was like, oh, and then the bus driver came back there, and then we all got up, and this nigga's face was red, and his glasses got knocked off. And god dang, bro, you sang.
Bro, it's a wasp. It scared me, so I had to fart.
1 second. But yeah, what you would call it. And then after that, you know, nothing. I won the fight, and he was like, the bus driver was like, what happened? I was like, nothing. And yeah. All right, you can tell your next one.
All right, next story. All right, if I get stung by a wasp, I'm dead. cry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna cry. All right. Second story. It was an ordinary day in School 3, Elizabeth, New Jersey, right? And so, the last fight I was 5. All right, I was 5 in that fight, and this one I'm 6, right?
Wait. What, I was in middle school. No, I was in elementary school. I was like 5. I was like 10.
Yeah. And so we was getting lunch, right? It was Pizza Friday. I'm like, oh, I wanted that pizza. So my friend came up to me, and like, you know how boys play, they're like pushing each other, like, what's up, bro? Like acting like we're gonna fight. And then one of his friends took it the wrong way. And so came up to me and he was like, hey, yo, bro, don't be touching my friend like that. You got beat. I'm like, whoa, calm down, man. I'm 6 years old, mine, and he's 9. And I'm like, bro, come on, man. And so I was like, all right, whatever. I ignored him. Then I started pushing, right? Like me and my friend were still talking, like pushing each other. He came out of nowhere, right? And my cousin was in this lunch, Layla. And she was like, no, let's rewind it. She came up to me and she's like, Kevin, if he fights you, don't fight him back because I don't want you getting hurt. I'm like, okay. I already thought I was the shit because I won that last fight when I was 5. So I was like, I'll go fight now. I'm older. And so he came up to me after like Layla had finished talking to me. He's like, bro, I told you to leave him alone, right? And I was like, I don't know, did you? And then he just like automatically put me in a headlock. He just said, whoa. I was like, whoa. Oh, your boy hit a front flip. I was like, god damn, boy. And then I got up, and then, like, he headlocked me, like, headlock flipped me, and I was like, whoa. And when he flipped me, I got up, and I just started, like, punching. I was like, boom, boom, like, taking off on him, just, like, like, glass. And so, like, I jabbed him in the face. Like, I jabbed him real quick. And when I jabbed him, he, like, went like that, and then I just ran into him like this, like, grabbed him from the front, and I was, like, holding, I don't even know, like, no homo, come here. I was like that. I was like that, like, I was just holding him. And then he ended up dropping me. And then we were on top, like, we were like flipping around, and then the lunch ladies, like, got off the lunch, to break it up. And, people tell me how after the fight, like, we went to the office, and then people, the kids in my class were like, Kevin, are you okay? You kind of lost. I was like, what? I don't know what's wrong with people, but yeah, it was a pretty good fight, I got my hits in, jabbed him, flipped him, but that was when I was younger. Any of y'all want tech now? Get your ass beat. But, God, I'm itchy. And yeah, that's it for my first fights. Yeah, first few fights.
Because I'm a boxer. Better. I'm way better now. But I was gonna say my other fight. And I was like I was in 6th grade, and this kid, he was in 8th grade, and he was like a bully. And this nigga always like picked on me, and I was like, I'm not gonna do this today. I used to like ignore him because he was like, I don't know what's wrong with him. He just didn't like me. Cause I was like cool and everything, and I was like, what's up, bro? And then it was a day, right? But it's a funny story. Even Jesus and Jesus and Edgar,
yeah.
That was there. That was alright. So we was on whatchamacallit, and he said something to me, and I was like, bro, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you doing that, right? And he was like, you don't want to fight though, and I was like, what's up, right? And then he was like, we was on the bus, and he said something to me, like he was like insulting me, and I was like, all right, watch me go off the bus. No. No. We was on the bus, right? And he came up to me, and he said something to me, and I said, let's fight right now. He said, no, wait till you got the bus. I was like, fight right now. And I was insulting him. He's like, all right, watch me go off the bus, right? And then during school, everybody was like, whoa, bro, you say he's gonna fight him? And I was like, yeah. Then I was like, bro, I was like low key scared because I never had a real fight, that I could not bigger than me. And he was like, I was like, I gotta tell y'all something. I'll fight November 31st. I just made a date.
Oh, you told me about this.
I made a date because I was like, wait, let me get my dad to train me how to fight. I was like, November 31st. He was like, no, you gonna get his ass up in the day. He was like, I said that to him like when we got off the bus. And he was like, no. And he started coming up to me, and I was like, wait. Let's go on the grass. And he was like, and we transitioned into the grass like over there. Like where
I heard you try to karate kick him.
Yeah, like Jit. All right, so Jit came up to me. He tried to rush me. He was like, yo, bro. And I said, what? Because at the time I did karate.
The Mario told me about this.
At the time I get to karate, right? He rushed at me. I kicked him back, and then I slid back because the nigga was big. I slid it back, and then he tried to hit me, and I was like, ooh. And then he was like far away, and I tried to swing at him, and he did like this, and it was like, oh, I was like, nigga, he was nowhere right near me. I was just trying to like, get used to punching because I didn't know how to punch.
Just like, karate
And then
kicking.
Noah's mom came out. She was driving. She's like, Marcus, it's not worth it. Just leave. And I'm just like, I picked up my book bag and started running home. I was like, yeah. And I was like, Dad, I want to fight. He was like, and then he came out. Everybody was like, no, he lost. I was like, nigga, never hit me.
November 31st. That's coming up soon.
I just made a date. I made a date. I don't know.
That would have been the November 31st. We're gonna celebrate the day you picked to try to fight somebody. We're gonna celebrate that. Is that it for your story?
Yeah, and then like, it was just funny.
Oh boy, the woods are back there. It's crazy back there, but not as crazy as we are. Not as crazy as our grind. Yeah, we don't grind really, but
Bro, did you hear that? I swear.
yeah, I heard it.
Alright.
Alright, so that's the end for today's video. Today, yeah, we're gonna be shooting 2 other videos today, and we're gonna be uploading them during the week. We're not gonna be like uploading it today. And one video, we might miss one video this week because we're gonna be doing a skit, and it will take some time. We're not gonna tell you what kind of skit it is. It is gonna be trash most likely because it's our like second skit, because the first skit was the Boom Gang. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're finally back. Like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications if you're new. We're almost at 100 subscribers.
Yeah, and if you want a boxing video,
we would have been hit it if we actually stayed on our grind, but we didn't. So hit 100 subscribers. You're gonna see him go in a boxing match against somebody in the community. We're gonna be boxing right out here in the park. We stupid like that, and it's not gonna be against me. We're gonna get somebody to box in, and yeah, that's it for today's video. It's been MKTV, and
we out.
we off your screen.